But then between you just you idiot. I hope he's listening right now. And also,
I'm sure he is. Hey guys, welcome back to Snow and Southtown Christmas Podcast. I'm Mike. That's Rusty.
Hey, that's me.
That's you. And hey, hopefully you know now also it's the 70s. Last week we here at Snow and Southtown. Last week we covered Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rankin Bass. We covered some James Brown, and we talked about some Jackson 5. And even our something fun was a Burl Ives record from the 1970s. So it's all 70s here, guys. Tonight, we're talking about some more Rankin Bass. We're going with Frosty's Winter Wonderland from 1976.
Wednesday. Is Frosty really getting married?
I will not allow it.
A classic holiday special for the whole family. Frosty's Winter Wonderland.
Jimmy Durante's out. Andy Griffith's in.
Jimmy Durante had some illness. I think he had a stroke, actually. And so now we're back with Andy Griffith, who, to me, I grew up with old Ange, the Andy Griffith Show. So when I was growing up, this was my preferred special of the two.
Okay.
I don't think that now. Like if I watch them back to back, I'm like, oh yeah, the first one's better. But because it was a novelty to have this sequel that didn't air that much, me and my sister would always get upset when it would just be the regular Frosty, and we're like, we wanted Frosty and Crystal, which is what we call it, because nobody would call this Frosty's Winter Wonderland.
Right,
Frosty and Crystal.
That's better, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I had this record. It was one of the first albums that I had as a kid. So, this album came out. I'm sorry, the special came out year after I was born, 76. So I'm guessing the record came out around that time too. And so it was one of the first albums I remember. And it just kind of basically went through the story. It may have been a direct recording. I need to look it up, but it may have been just a direct recording of the special just put on record. And it had like a little flip picture book. So yeah, that's my connection to this one, is like just like some like deep childhood memories, and those 70s drawings looking weird.
Yeah. Was it a big like 12-inch? The record was a full length record.
It was a big full length LP.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's one that you can open up and has some pictures in there and stuff. Yeah.
I guess you still have it, do you?
I don't still have it, yeah. My parents might still have it for all I know.
That's awesome.
Yeah. They still have their record. They had one of those gigantic record players where you could like open up the cabinet.
Well, hopefully they still have it. You should get it. That's cool.
Yeah, they might still have it, yeah. So, yeah, this one we have a disturbing looking Andy Griffith narrating.
It looks really bizarre, yeah.
Yeah, he's got those teeth like in the Night Before Christmas special where everybody looks like a mouse for no reason.
Right.
So it's like Andy Griffith walks up and it's like, I guess that's him. Because unlike,
you wouldn't pick him out of a lineup, yeah. Right.
Unlike Jimmy Durante or even Fred Astaire, who I know what they look like, but if I see him in cartoon form, I'm like, okay, good enough.
Right.
But when I see Andy Griffith in cartoon form, knowing, I know Andy Griffith as well as I know my dad. In fact, they're probably the same person for all I know. He basically is my dad. But yeah, I look at that and go, that's not old Andy.
That's not right.
Not Andy.
Hashtag not my Andy.
Not my Andy. But yeah, it's I think he does a good job as a narrator. What do you think?
No, I mean, actually, as a narrator, like, I'm used to Jimmy Durante, like it's part of like history. But like, I don't know, like I might prefer Andy Griffith. I don't know, like yeah, he does great, yeah, and it's somebody I'm more familiar with, like you said. So.
Right, exactly. Yeah, he's not quite as outdated as Jimmy Durante was. The Andy Griffith Show was still on, at least in the 60s. It was the bad color episodes. When you're watching the Andy Griffith Show, by the way, once it hits color, you can stop.
Okay.
Because those black and white ones are perfect. The color episodes, no, you don't want that. They're not good. I own the Andy Griffith Show DVDs, but I stop when it hits color. Stop buying them.
Stop buying. Can't support that.
Don't support it. It's not because they're in color. It's because that's when the show got bad.
Yeah.
Andy Griffith himself admitted it. But we're not here to talk about the Andy Griffith Show.
We're here to
talk about Frosty's Winter Wonderland, which features Shelley Winters and Paul Frees, which makes me wonder: are they cast just based on their names? Winters and Freeze. Come on.
I think we make that joke every time. Every time we talk about that.
I know, we can't help it. Paul Frees is in every one of these Rankin Basses.
Yeah, I mean,
so, he does everything. He's awesome. So he does Jack Frost in this one. I guess is his main one. Shelley Winters does a good job. She's kind of like a soft-spoken but bold Crystal. I think she's a good match for old Frosty.
Yeah.
The whole story is kind of like a cross between Bride of Frankenstein, Adam and Eve, and Pygmalion.
That's right.
Okay, I'll take us through the plot a little bit, such as it is. Frosty returns because there's enough snow now. There's a big old snowstorm or whatever. Not storm, but there's enough snow now for Frosty to come back to town. We don't have the same kids. It's not Karen and all those, but it's a different group of kids none of whose names I remember.
Now, is it the same? Is it the next year, you think?
It seems like.
Because it's weird because he's like, I'm going to write everybody that I'm coming. They're like, but it's all different kids, so who's he writing?
It's all different kids, right. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why they didn't want to have, the return of Karen, for example.
And so then I thought, well, maybe it's 7 years later or whatever, because it's but why do you pick this? Or yeah, I
think they kind of briefly explained that like there's more snow than usual, and so he's able to actually come. So maybe that was a town that didn't get a lot of snow, but this time it did, so he could come. So yeah, I got the idea that maybe at least a couple of years had passed. Karen now is an old woman, I'm sure. It's like Peter Pan, where Wendy grows up and Pan comes back. Like in Hook, when he comes back and I'm old now, Peter, ever so much more than 20. So I think that's what's happening. Andy has a good joke where he says, "Well, for a kid, winter is one of the 4 best seasons of the year."
Yeah. I had to rewind it because I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like writing a note, and I heard him say it. Then I had to rewind it. I was like, "Okay, yeah, all right."
He says it so sincerely that it doesn't.
I know. I was like, "Did I
sound like a joke?" Right. All right, so we get a new villain with this one, who is Jack Frost, and essentially he's jealous because they don't recognize that he's the one responsible for winter, and he's like, Frosty gets all the love.
Yeah, he doesn't get the respect.
Right.
But again, he's a very short-lived villain.
Yeah, not as short-lived as
Winter Warlock.
Winter Warlock. Oh, Mr. Winter, please.
Call me Winter.
So Frosty should have given him a train, and then it would have all been over. But yeah, he's pretty short-lived. He eventually thaws out, as it were, but he becomes nice later. We've never talked about that Jack Frost movie, but I've only seen that once, but I remember watching it and going, "Hey, that's actually pretty good."
It's not bad.
Jack Frost. Yeah. Let's see. I wanted to talk about the backing music that you hear throughout, because I actually kind of liked it. It's like
no, it's kind of neat. Yeah.
It's like Tchaikovsky almost, a little bit like a Nutcracker type thing. I'm trying to think of it. It's like, oh man, I can't think of it in my head, but it's like, it's like the staccato kind of thing going.
Yeah, no, it's kind of neat.
I like it. So they get into some winter antics. Frosty can't count, so when he tries to make a figure 8, he makes a figure 9. Figure 9. Jack Frost is trying. His plan now is, okay, if I can get that magic hat, then that'll be the end of Frosty. But instead, he blows off the horse's hat. And then he runs off, and it almost seems like the end, because it's like, and then he got the horse's hat, and he ran off, and I think it fades to black, and we're like, is that it?
That's it. It's a short.
But no, it starts part 2, where the real the real like plot begins, which is Frosty is lonely. This is where the Frankenstein's monster
Frankenstein, yeah.
slash Adam, I guess,
Right.
comes in, and Frosty says, "They say you need a wife," and he goes, "What's a wife?" And then here's the definition they give. It's a pretty decent definition, but it's someone who you think is very beautiful, who thinks you're very handsome, who will love you back when you love her. There you go.
There you go.
Now, what happens if that's true at the beginning? Like, your wife thinks you're handsome when you first start dating and stuff, so you get married, but then, 30 years pass and you don't look so great anymore. Is it still are you still a husband?
I mean, look, in some cases, no.
Because I'm worried.
In some cases, no, you're
In
not.
some cases, no. Droppy for a younger person.
That's right.
But he says, "Gee, what a great invention."
That's Jackie Vernon. Jackie Vernon's back.
Jackie Vernon, and I can't help but I haven't seen your movie yet, but I can't help but thinking of your serial killer movie. Where
Yeah, star of horror movie Microwave Massacre, guys.
Microwave Massacre.
Check it out if you want to hear Frosty kill people. Yeah.
Oh, gee, why don't you come out? I just want to stab you a few times.
Just want to put your head in the microwave.
That's all.
Kills people with a microwave.
That's how he does it. I forgot.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's been a long time, but yeah, that's the yeah.
Mhm.
It was a new invention, a new way to kill people. This microwave.
That's true. Yeah, I guess a lot of horror movies are like that. Are like, what's the new thing? Cell phones. Okay.
How can we misuse this, or how can we use this, for bad, for evil? Yeah.
You're right. I guess they've got a few AI ones now, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. There was one that had like AI in the title and they italicize it or something. And so it's like part of a word like train, but they italicize AI.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was called.
There's a couple now where it's like robots, like I've seen like three different ones.
There's Mithrigan.
Right, yeah, but like this is there's like three of these movies where they're like household assistants, kind of. Like
okay.
I mean, there's like so many. I forget what they're called. Like I don't know. I've seen like three different ones. Like they're bad. They're not good movies. But like, is this really like a service that's close to being here? Like that we're gonna have like personal assistants who like clean our houses and
right.
Yeah, like I don't know.
That was a dream of the '80s.
Well, yeah, it's like the Jetsons. It's like yeah.
You get Rosie the robot.
Which I can't believe we haven't had like a Jetsons like revival. I saw
it's true.
Here's what I was thinking. Fruity Pebbles. Like I'm walking through so Fruity Pebbles. How's that a thing? Like how are people?
Does anyone know Fred Flintstone anymore?
Yeah, like it's just a cereal now.
Yeah. I think for some
and they're
kids,
just like Tony the Tiger.
Cereal.
They're just cereal characters.
Just a mascot.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's true because you would have like Pac-Man cereal and Mr. T cereal, but once their popularity waned, you lost the cereal. There's no C-3POs anymore.
No, they're just Trix Rabbits and Lucky Charms leprechauns now. They're just Fred and Barney are just
that's funny.
Cereal dudes.
They're just cereal dudes and cigarettes, of course.
All right, sorry, I got you way off track here. So.
No, that's all right. So they make Crystal complete with legs like all the snowmen in these movies.
Well, they're gonna be walking around. Yeah,
it's so weird though. They don't want them sliding around like what's his name from Rudolph.
Right,
like Burl Ives.
That's right. Well, because when we make snowmen, first of all, they're never perfect either. Even just the three balls on top of each other. We're like,
right.
But yeah, it's hard enough to do anything other than the three balls. Like if you're gonna make legs, that's pretty tough.
There would have to be some like weird engineering going on and some sticks involved at least. I don't know.
And people are good at this stuff now, so I'm sure people do it now.
But
dads are probably out there with the leaf blowers and the chainsaws and doing all kinds of stuff. I don't know.
Got a level.
Hosing some of it. You got to hose
the McGump.
Keep it. Yeah, like you keep it frozen, but then you're chipping away at it to make the legs.
Leave it to the dads. They'll figure it out.
all the dads posting their kids' pumpkins that they carved. Their kids' quote unquote pumpkins that they carved.
Right.
My 4-year-old carved this pumpkin.
Check
it looks like the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Good job.
So my 4-year-old, we gave her some finger paints and go at it.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. We would get triangles and circles or whatever. It's like, cool, okay, put a candle in it.
Right, exactly.
Sorry, no offense, guys. If you It's
Look, if you want to pretend that your kid made the Mona Lisa, go ahead.
Right, it's right. It's just
Wear
the ones
your
that post,
Halloween
like,
costume every day. We don't care.
like what you want to like. All right.
So Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal.
Crystal needs a name, and they don't know it's Crystal yet. So they
We'll do the
recommend
name thing again.
Cornflakes. Yeah, they do a callback. There's a few
Cleopatra.
callbacks. Cleopatra.
No, the callbacks are actually great. That's what.
Yeah,
I
they're
like
good. They're good.
Now, two of these names. Did you catch them? Ermentrude.
Ermentrude. It's like Gertrude mixed with Emma.
Yeah. So one says Minnehaha.
Minnehaha.
Then the horse neighs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they get cornflake.
And then cornflakes. Cornflakes. I guess the other one is oatmeal. Is that right?
Oatmeal. Yeah.
So they did another breakfast food.
Breakfast in a bowl. Yeah.
But that wasn't the same kid, so I'm so confused.
No, yeah, it's just kids being kids, man.
There's always a kid. There's always a kid who's going to yell out a cereal name for the snowman.
The Always Sunny Christmas special, man. Things don't change.
Things don't change.
All
right, so we get some new lore drops here because, all right, you don't need hats anymore in this version of Frosty.
You just need love.
You just need love. So they try a hat. They try a hat from the horse. Don't work. But eventually, Frosty gives her some snowflowers, and boom, the love magic that James Brown was singing about brings her to life.
Which sucks for villains, by the way, because it's a lot harder to steal love.
You can't steal that love. I know. No. It's like when you realize that, if Freddy Krueger, if you just don't be scared of him or whatever, then he'll go away or whatever the thing is.
Or are you talking about Jason and Freddy?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Jason
one of those movies
where they go. There's the line where it's like, wait, if Jason hates water and Freddy hates fire, how can we use this against or something?
Oh gosh,
it's a great quote.
Wasn't there at least one Freddy where they were like, "I'm not afraid of you anymore," and that was that the very first one?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, and he like dissipates.
Yeah, messes up the whole plan.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah. So this is you can't just take the guy's hat now.
No. In fact, he tries it. He takes the hat. It does make him turn back to a snowman for a while. But Crystal just plucks a flower, and says, "Here you go, buddy." And then he comes and happy birthday. So
happy birthday. They all say the happy birthday.
And just to skip ahead, or I guess this is the next thing that happens anyway. But Parson Brown comes by to marry them. Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, I can't do it. I'm a dude. you need another snowman for this."
Dude, yeah.
And this gets in the Winter Wonderland song. We finally hit the song. Because, in the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend it's Parson Brown. So they do that. And then the Parson, I thought only kids really knew about Frosty and had all the magic and stuff. But this is just some guy. Just an adult.
Remember, they paraded all around town last time, so I think they came to accept it.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But he goes, this is Dennis. This is radio's Dennis Day, by the way. Speaking of people that no one has heard of since the 1940s, but which is all that these Rankin Basses are. It's like it made the parents happy. Like these little kids,
they got to sit through this, right?
Yeah, and then so this is like before my mom's time, though. I don't even know if I asked her who Dennis Day was, she might not be able to. It's not related to Doris Day, is it? Probably not.
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so. But anyway, he says, "A parson isn't a parson." This is my best Dennis Day impression. "A parson isn't a parson without the good book." So he gives him a Bible, and that's what makes him come to life. So it's not even like a snow-related thing or love. It's just here you go.
Even he says happy birthday.
Yeah, he says happy birthday. And he decided it. Like, Parson Brown knew that would make him come to life. Maybe he's in with
he knew, yeah.
He's in with the big guy, I guess. So, who invented all this stuff, I suppose. So he knows. All right. So Crystal, okay, this is where Jack Frost becomes not a villain. Crystal asks Jack Frost to be their best man.
Yeah.
Gives him a little smooch. And then Jack Frost says, "Happy birthday." So it's like he's been reborn.
Yeah. No, and that's it. He's totally on board now, and he's cool.
He's cool.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to have such fast turnarounds, and this one is a little later than Winter Warlock, but
yeah,
still seems a bit early for a Rankin Bass, especially a super short one. Yeah,
it does. I mean, and the villain, like in the first Frosty, the villain basically remained a villain. I mean, he
had to repent at the end, but only
he agreed not to do anything bad. That's all.
Right.
It wasn't that he became good. He's just like, no trick cards, and So
he had to go home and write lines too.
He had to go home and write lines. He was punished. He reluctantly didn't do anything bad. But this, Jack Frost becomes a good guy, and the Winter Warlock becomes a good guy. So they just want everybody to be good these days, I think. It's not like those old-fashioned punish the villain.
Yeah, and I'm fine with it. Like for kids,
I'm fine with that too.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think kids probably like that kind of thing.
I think so. I think they were trying to give a better message to by the time the 70s hit. Speaking of our theme, it's like
getting along and
you don't have to always just be punish people who are bad. It's like try to get them on your side somehow, and be friends. And
see, guys, not only are we so Christmas, we're so 70s.
We are so 70s, and we
know what's happening.
We are in with the peace and the love, and we approve. I think.
Of course, I gotta say, Rusty, this movie. I mean, I know you were born. This is way before my time.
Sure. Yeah, I was already around.
Yeah, I know you were digging this one. This is way before my time.
I know.
This is 3 months before I came around.
Oh, man. That's right. Well, that was in 1970s years. That's a long time. Andy sings Winter Wonderland, so we get that song as sung by Andy Griffith, and Dennis Day pitches in.
Yeah, and I like the idea of making the sequel another song. First of all, again, both of them are so tight. Like Frosty, the first one, and this one, like they're really tight, 24 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
And then this one, you make it about a whole other song, but you involve the old characters in the new song. I think it's a perfect idea. Yeah.
Yeah, Winter Wonderland. Yeah. And that one includes a snowman, Winter Wonderland song.
Right. Yeah, you tie it all together. They're going to get married, so fine. Yeah,
it all fits.
Frankenstein, this. Yeah.
Romeo Muller's a genius.
Genius.
It's a genius.
Now he didn't do the John Goodman one, right? Before we go calling him a genius.
No.
All right, okay.
No, that one is nowhere near genius. That one should have been good. Like you're watching those opening credits. Oh man.
Yeah.
John
my
Goodman,
kids
Martin
watched
Short.
a bunch. I mean, I had to watch it a lot. My kids liked it.
I mean, if you're a kid, you don't have any taste, but I don't think they would like it now.
I don't think so. I'll ask them.
Or if they do, it's because they grew up with it.
Right.
But I think objectively that's a bad movie.
That one part is like it's kind of catchy. It's like let there be snow.
Yeah,
right.
That song is fine.
Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame that song can get stuck in my head.
It's a shame. It's a better song than some songs for sure.
I had that station I was listening to today, Jimmy Fallon's Holiday Station.
Yeah.
He was playing some good stuff. He had Justin Bieber came on. I was digging it. He played Weird Al.
Weird Al. I keep up with Weird Al a little bit, so I knew he was going to be on there.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I mean, it was funny that like I'm sitting there like rocking to like some Justin Bieber, and it's like this idea, and I think I'm going to talk about it later tonight. This idea of like not really being into someone, but then their Christmas song comes on, and you're like, oh yeah, I like this song,
right? Like Ariana Grande or whoever.
yeah. So
yeah.
But all right, sorry, we're doing Winter Wonderland.
During the Winter Wonderland song, we get some visions of the future, like the snow babies appear.
Yeah. And we get to see those babies, I guess.
We get to see
4th of July.
Them at least, the 4th of July. I still remember my daughter's face when those snow babies came. Man, she was so happy to see those little snow kids walking around. That was the greatest.
Did they have legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. They look like little. They got the little vests, right?
Yeah, like some little hats and stuff. Knit hats, I think. They were cute, wearing their yellow. So, all right, Jack Frost This is the long winter basically, and so it goes like even past April this winter.
Yeah, because they're having so much fun.
Well, and because the winter's still going.
Oh, okay.
Like even before Jack Frost steps in.
Before, right? Yeah.
They're like, and the winter kept going even to April. Even in April, it was still snowing.
That's right.
But then finally, it started getting hot. So Jack Frost is like, "Well, we can keep the party going forever if you want to. I don't care.
I run this thing. Yeah.
Look, as long as everybody loves me now." So yeah, he just blows on the thermometer, which is a good kid way of doing it. It's not that he like makes the entire environment cold. He
right, the
blows
thermometer,
on the
actually controls the environment, not the opposite. Right?
That's right. This thermometer hanging on the school or whatever. So yeah, this is another way where I'm just thinking, yeah, they're just looking for another way to extend the special out to the full time, because it's as tight as it is. They just keep adding on like problems that get quickly resolved.
You did Winter Wonderland. Christmas songs are only 2 minutes in general, right? So yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Not like The Gambler and the Cower of the County, where you've got just like rich with material, but yeah, just a bunch of like a series of easily resolved problems.
Right.
And the last thing I remember happening before the credits roll is they march down the street and the cop swallows his whistle again, and another callback.
Well, they skate this time for some reason.
I guess because the streets are frozen. So they get to skate down the street.
So they skate, come across the cop, and he's playing it cool. He's like, "Oh yeah, I remember you, buddy. Yeah." And then they're like, "This is my wife." He's like, "Yeah, your wife." "What? Your wife?" And then it's like I told Alana, I was like, "I think this guy just shouldn't be around small objects. Like he can't handle a whistle being around his mouth. No. The slightest thing is he's gonna swallow that whistle."
Not appropriate for it.
It's like anyone. A toddler. Yeah. Like,
I was going to say, not appropriate for anyone under 3 or this cop.
Or like, this guy, he's protecting and serving, and like, but the first sign of like any kind of like danger, he's swallowing his wrist. What? They got him controlling the traffic.
I think we should do there should be a TV show where he's a character and he just ends up swallowing the whistle every episode. Just becomes the running gag.
Yeah.
So I now that you say that they were skating down the street, I think I heard Andy sing that they go down the stream. It looks like a street because there's like houses around and stuff, buildings.
Yeah,
but I think he sings stream, but I didn't back it up to know for sure. So
yeah, it's like, and they changed just enough, like I said, skated down the streams of town. Yeah, maybe like that. Yeah, streets of town, whatever it was, right? But yeah, it's just like enough changes to it's a good sequel. It's enough callbacks, enough changes.
And Crystal. Yeah. So I like it as a special. Sequels are sometimes dumb, but this one was fine. And
it's a good sequel.
Yeah, when was the year of the first one? 69,
I think.
9. So yeah, this one was almost. It took a while, which is good. I think. Like if they had done one the next year, it probably would have just been a quick, cheap cash in,
right?
Or whatever.
And I think it's good again that it's basically another song, and they just tied these characters to it. So,
unlike I don't
remember. But I don't guess that's what happened with Little Drummer Boy. I don't know.
I don't know.
But, I don't remember what part 2 was. But
everyone demanding a sequel to The Little Drummer Boy. The public begs.
Maybe they did. Maybe they tied it to some other song. I don't know. But
yeah, I don't know. I have yet to see the sequel to Little Drummer Boy because I haven't made it through my Blu-rays yet. But I will watch it eventually.
So you don't think you've ever seen it?
Not to my memory. I know I've seen The Little Drummer Boy, unless what I'm remembering is The Little Drummer Boy 2. But I know I saw it as a kid, but I don't think I saw the sequel.
I just got a message on Facebook. I was just going to make sure it wasn't anything important, and the message is asking if I'm in Mr. Bungle and various musical projects.
Yes, I am in various musical projects.
I am the Mike from various musical projects. That's true.
I would if somebody asked me who is Mike Patton, I would say he is the guy from various musical projects. Some of which I could name if you want me to.
I do get them to go like, I love your music, and I know that they're just completely wrong, and I'll just go like, cool, check out my new band, Ralphie's Red Riders.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to trick them. Yeah. All right. Yeah. And,
Is that in the special for us? I don't know
yeah,
if there was anything I missed.
I don't know. I think I caught all my notes along the way. Immatrude was a weird one.
Immatrude.
Yeah, that was weird. And I even like Googled it to see if like it was a reference to something.
I think it's just a
couldn't
mixture of Emma and Gertrude just trying to
Yeah.
come up with a dumb kid name that they would come up
Right.
with.
Yeah. But no.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's hit all my notes. So. All right.
All right.
Good one. Good sequel. Good Rankin Bass. I think that's all the Rankin Bass for this year. I think.
Thank goodness.
It's enough of that.
I do like. I love Rankin Bass, but I do eventually think like, yeah, there's more to Christmas than Rankin Bass. guys. There's more to Christmas than Rankin Bass.
We've already done like, we did Stingiest Man in Town. We did even the first Christmas one is from the 70s, but we did that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Right? We did do that one, right? The one with
yeah, the nativity
what's her face?
Oh, it was like the blind girl or something, or no?
Yeah, but what's her name? The main lady from like Bedknobs and Broomsticks and
Oh, Jessica Tandy.
no, the lady from the TV show.
What
What's her
TV
name?
show? Murder Show.
Murder She Wrote. Yeah.
Jessica Tandy.
No, is that?
Oh no. I was thinking of Jessica Fletcher.
What's her name?
That was her character name on Murder She Wrote.
Oh, okay,
It's-
gotcha.
It's
Anyway,
we can't think of her name. We
we're
can't
both
think of Murder
dumb.
She Wrote's name. I thought of her character name and called her Jessica Tandy, who is another actor who was in Batteries Not Included, among other titles.
Right.
And I can think of that, but not Angela Lansbury. That's her name.
Angela Lansbury. Anyway, we did cover that one, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we've done the big 70s ones.
we've mostly
I
done
think.
the big 70s. That's why we had to do Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I've been wanting to do this one for a while. This is one that, I guess I didn't want to do it before we did Frosty. That took us so long to get to that. But yeah, this is a personal favorite just because I have good kid memories of it, and probably just because of that dumb record, and and always wanting it to come on TV instead of the real one.
We're gonna have to do one episode where we just bite the bullet and do like the 3 worst ones.
Whatever those are.
Like we do like Little Drummer Boy 2. Isn't there a donkey one?
Is Nestor the long-eared Christmas donkey? I think it's not bad. At least
you
I
like
like
that?
the
Okay.
character. Oh, I
Okay.
like the character.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I watched it.
There was
But like,
I
that
don't-
Gregory Hines one is bad.
Hmm,
And some people don't even count it. But isn't it? It's Rankin Bass.
okay.
Santa Baby.
Santa Baby, right? That was their last one, but it was like made long after the fact of like the heyday.
Yeah,
like
like
a 90s one, right?
yeah, maybe 2000, 99 or 2000 maybe. It's but it's not even like in the box set or anything.
Yeah, it's not on the box set. Yeah, so it's I guess it's kind of like, I don't know, Beatles anthology or something where it's like it's much later. It is technically that, but whatever, Yeah.
Not Santa, was it Santa Baby? Is that what it's called? No.
Yeah, there's one called Santa Baby.
Santa, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's rough. I watched it.
No, Nestor, I sculpted a Nestor.
Like
Out
in
of
school or just like
Out of
yesterday?
clay. Like, I don't know, about 10 years ago.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah, I'll show you.
Do you
my
still
Nestor.
have it, or was it?
I still have it. We bring it out
Okay.
at Christmas.
Nice. All right. Well, then maybe we should just do Nestor. I don't know. Well, I mean, I feel
Maybe.
like eventually we need to do them all. So
Yeah, we
We gotta be more
will
than
do all
halfway
the
through.
Rankin Basses. Don't worry.
Right.
Like, we'll even do Santa. I want to do Santa Baby because I've never seen it, and I was like, how it is.
it's really bad. It doesn't even have the same spirit. Like the animations, like
Yeah, animation looks different.
it feels
yeah.
like that era. Yeah.
right.
And we just talked about the Headless Horseman on the blog.
They didn't make good stuff at that time period. They did not.
So, and it's like when they were trying to do that animation stuff, the big thing, because my kids are really into Disney stuff, and we're buying all these DVDs, and so I was watching all the like commentaries and extra stuff and all, and I was learning so much about Pixar and all, like, and they were just saying like back then they were like humans are hard because we can't like get the hands right. We can't like, get
Right.
it right. But then these stupid companies are trying to do humans left and right.
Oh, I know.
Pixar is saying we can't do it. That's why we're making movies about bugs and animals and toys, right? Yeah.
And they're like, look, computers are easy.
Yes,
And then they have these things that look worse than video games.
right. It's terrible. And they're putting this on Fox and major networks.
Somebody flips on the TV and goes, honey, the TV's broke. What? No, that's just the Halloween special. No, I don't think so.
That can't be right.
Am I awake? Am I awake?
You're telling
right.
me when the Disney one for 50 years ago looks 10 times better than this one that they're putting on my TV now? They wouldn't do that, right? Why would they do that?
Of course, that's always true. Snow White looks better than anything.
Yeah, right. But you don't see us remaking Snow White in a new animation.
Yeah,
Put it on Fox.
blocky characters that look like worse
Minecraft Snow White.
I was like, you may as well film your monitor playing The Sims and just talk.
Do voiceover on The Sims for Snow White.
It would look better.
That Headless Horseman was rough. I didn't remember it being that. I remembered it not like wanting to watch it again, but I didn't remember it being that bad. Oh man. Okay. Let's get back to the 70s. Let's step back into the 70s.
Step
back into the 70s with a little Elton John. This is Step Into Christmas from 1973.
Welcome to my Christmas song. I'd like to thank you for the year. So I'm sending you this Christmas card.
Like the Jackson 5, like James Brown, everything. I wouldn't say I'm an Elton John fan. But yeah, this is the one I was talking about. Where like this one song, right? I mean, I like some of his stuff. Like I like some of his albums, and I'll listen to it. I wouldn't take that from someone else who is a fan and be like, I'm a fan. Like I appreciate him, and I think he was a good songwriter back then. And I don't know, some of the '80s stuff's okay. I think maybe you like it better than me.
I think I like him better than you. I've got greatest hits, and I tend to like Elton John. Some of his Lion King era stuff I can do without. But definitely all that stuff in the.
But then even like 80s. when we were watching like Romeo and Juliet, I was like, all right, this is fine because there's a lot of like his hits, So
he's good. He's good.
Yeah. So, yeah, Lion King, whatever. It's okay. Like I liked it. Like it was fine at the time for the movie, but like Romeo and Juliet is better because it's more like a greatest hits.
Okay.
Yeah. But so anyway, this song though, to me, this is like this sort of is one of the things that feels like Christmas radio to me. Like it's just one of those like when I hear this, it's like, oh, okay, like everyone thinks it's Christmas time now because now Christmas radio is on, so it's like it feels like Christmas and it feels like sort of accepting that Christmas, it is Christmas season. You know what I mean? So like even if I put this song on in like July, like to me, like, oh, this feels like Christmas. So I don't think it's like the best song in the world. I don't know, but like it just is really fun. And it brings that feeling to me. It wasn't on an album. It was just a 1973 single, and it has a B-side called "Ho Ho Ho, Who'd Be a Turkey at Christmas."
I listened to for the first time today.
I still haven't listened to it.
Oh, it's not bad.
Sure, it can't be bad. You know what I mean? Like these dudes are writing good songs. So, I mean,
they're
it's
great.
Probably hard to, right? Yeah, it's probably hard to say that's a terrible song.
It has like a sloppy "we don't care" feel, like a lot of B-sides do.
Sure, yeah.
But oh man, I immediately stuck it on one of my I have a mix, a Christmas mix that's called Unique Christmas, and the idea is it's only songs that were recorded once, but also that you don't hear a lot. So it has to fit those two criteria. And so I stuck it on there. I was like, okay, this is perfect for that.
That's good, yeah.
And it's good. Like the chorus is good. It's like, I can't exactly remember. I only listened to it once. It was like, oh, guess who's here? And it's, yes. But like near the end, they like start doing fart sounds and stuff. And so, okay, yeah, they're not taking it seriously.
I'm not surprised at all. That's kind of what it sounds like. Just reading the title, that's what I imagine. Yeah. Just something wacky, yeah.
It's something wacky, but in spite of itself, like they're just so good that they can't help but do something that's a little catchy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, hey, both songs recorded on November 11th. Now, if I'm getting this out when I want to, I think November 11th is when this is coming out. This episode that you're hearing right now, released on November 23rd. So if you can imagine, if you're hearing this when I put it out on November 11th, you can imagine that before Thanksgiving, the record will be out.
Yeah.
That is insane. And we've kind of talked about that a little bit here and there, especially that 84 stuff that we're talking about. Like, so I mean, we've seen it, and these big stars had this power with their record plants to record something, get it in, and get it out, right? But that's still pretty insane. And yeah, this was the year of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. So I mean, they're on top of their game. And then August '74, we just did that chart. We have number 2 hit there with "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me." So this is like Elton John. This is peak. This is top of his game, right?
For sure.
So, yeah. So he can go in the studio, do a good Christmas song, a goofy Christmas song. 12 days later, you're buying it. Yeah,
that's right.
So
and listening to it for the rest of your life.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Apparently, this song was recorded and mixed to sound like a Spectre Christmas song. I do get that, but I think it's a little different. So like,
it's definitely different.
I think some of the musicians are maybe a little looser, and I mean that like in a good way. Like I feel like Spectre's got to be tight, and that wall of sound needs to be all like together, and that's what the wall of sound is. This doesn't sound like the wall of sound to me.
You can distinguish instruments.
Yeah, exactly.
So it doesn't have that wash like Spectre did.
Yeah.
Which I probably prefer. I mean, I can sometimes do without the wall of sound, to be honest.
Well, and it's 10 years later, and I mean, you got stuff like. We even past Let It Be and the Beatles, like you got Rolling Stones doing all this stuff. I'm like, so. What I think is like you start out. So like I'll start out going like, hey, I want to do something that sounds like this, but then like by the time I really get into it, like I'm sort of making my own thing out of it. So like I'll do like an interview or a podcast, and I'll be like, yeah, I was really kind of inspired by like this, and even though I'm realizing, as I say, that the finished product sounds nothing like it, and you probably can't tell that that's what my original inspiration was, right?
That's how I am too.
Yeah. So that was, I hadn't heard that before. But
to me, this sounds like the Elvis single that came out the previous year, "Burnin' Love," because "Burnin' Love" starts off like, and this one has that. So they both start pretty similar, and then kind of has that kicking in, rollicky feel.
Yeah, I feel like if you were doing Spectre, that would have been like 2 instruments together, like octave, like 2 octaves, or like
right,
and it would like do, like what I mean, like
and then immediately been
right,
kind of driving. Yeah,
this was more like I don't know, like a 70s rock feel, it's just
yeah. So you're probably right. They probably if they were going for it, they didn't do it, at least according to us. But yeah,
the finished product didn't end up like it. But I guess, but if that's your starting inspiration, sometimes that's fine, and you take it somewhere else. I do that all the time. Yeah, thank you.
That's how it's kind of how you hope it is. It's like,
right.
I'm gonna, because if it ends up sounding the same, then you're like, because there's a lot on this 50 song thing I'm doing. There are some where I'll start with something for inspiration. Like one of them is purposefully supposed to kind of sound like Jesse's Girl.
Cool.
And so the fact that it does sound like Jesse's Girl even by the end is like, yeah, that's what I wanted. I actually want it to sound like Jesse's Girl for various reasons. But then there are others where I'm like, I didn't really want this to sound as much like my inspiration as it turned out. And I hope that's okay. And I hope that I remain unpopular so that the field mice don't sue me or whatever for like taking their song. Or
if they do sue you, then hopefully that brings you the popularity.
Exactly. I'm always just waiting to get sued. Like, Modest Mouse is like, hey, this is. Yes, I know. I've been waiting on you. I've been waiting on you since 1997. Here you are.
Bring it to court, buddy. Bring it to court.
We're ready. Take what you want. I'm guilty. Nice to meet you. Big
guilty
fan.
as charged.
Big fan. I went deaf at one of your live shows for a night. True story. Scariest night of my life. Anyway,
that was apples and stereo for me. Yeah, my right. God. I don't know if my right ear ever fully recovered.
I don't know if we ever talked about that on this show. Your right ear, you don't think it fully recovered?
I don't think so. From the apples and stereo, I don't think it's fully recovered. I mean,
wow, they don't even seem like they'd be a loud band.
What's that?
I said they don't even seem like they'd be a loud band. But I guess
Apples in stereo? Oh yeah, they're loud. Yeah.
I guess they're noisy.
He's very he's very noisy. Yeah.
Yeah,
And just the angle, it was like not a full stage. It was like maybe one of those little like 2-foot stages, you know. And just the angle of where I just stood right in front, and just that guitar amp was right at me. Yeah.
That's what I did, because I had been, I wasn't and am not much of a concert goer, and so I'd been going to these magnetic field shows, and I would always go. This is before he was famous, so I'd always go right up front and just lean against the stage and just stare up at my boyfriend Steven. and so I was like, well, I'll do that for Modest Mouse. And then there I am, and there they are, and they're these huge, amps or whatever right in my ear, and then I have to leave.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I can't take this anymore. And I guess I could have gone to the back of the room, but by then it was too late. But then I remember I went to a gas station, and then the guy behind the counter said this to me. That's all I heard, and I was like, oh my god. Like, how awful would that be if I went deaf from a stupid concert, like for the rest of my life?
What if the guy really just said that though?
You're right. No, I could tell that I couldn't hear anything, and it was, man, I guess that happens to more people than I'm aware of, and they just they know they'll be fine maybe. But
yeah, I've never had that happen. That Apples in stereo is really the only. I've been to so many shows, and I've stood by so many amps. That was the only. I don't know, that feedback that he was doing just hit me.
Yeah. Modest Mouse was that, and their drummer just could not control himself. So like between songs, instead of being professional and just waiting for the song to begin, he would just sit there and go. Like,
oh man,
dude,
I could dig that,
dude. You're an awesome drummer, but shut up. Like,
we had
what?
one. He would always go
like, between songs.
Yeah, like I practice. Yeah, like we're trying to like work
Oh
something
gosh.
out.
At least it was at practice.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Like he was on stage.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, how unprofessional is that?
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
I mean, he had to be either mad or like drunk or something. You think he was like mad?
No, I think
like,
it was just
fighting?
him. I think it was just him. I think he just couldn't stop drumming, and like so between songs, Isaac
Like
would
a
be
child. Like a child with drumsticks.
Yes, he was exactly that. He was a child with drumsticks, and then he'd play the song, and he's awesome.
Yeah.
But then between, he'd just you idiot. I hope he's listening right now, and also
I'm sure he is.
For a night, by the way. Can't even think of his name.
I'm sure he's listening.
Oh man! I mean, I know that all the like indie rock stars who eventually signed with the majors listen to the show. That's just a fact. That's like our number one demographic: indie rock artists who signed with the majors. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Elton John peaked at number 8. On the UK single chart,
or according to
one.
Frosty, number 9,
and number one on the Billboard Christmas singles. So, I really don't have too much more. That's it. Step into Christmas.
Do you want to talk about the lyrics for like "Welcome to My Christmas Song"?
All right, go, yeah. I actually didn't.
Well, like I don't know. It's like, speaking of, it feels like it was written out, but maybe just quickly.
Well, but it's also probably somebody like, you need a Christmas song. It's like, I don't need a Christmas song. Like, yeah, no, you need a Christmas song.
It was Bernie that wrote it, right? Bernie.
Yeah, I would guess. Yeah.
Yeah, and so he just banged it out. Welcome to My Christmas Song. It's like, I hope it lasts you through the year, whatever he says. It's not as lazy as Looking Around the Room and there's lights on the tree. It's not that one of those, but it's kind of nonsensical. I mean, it's hop aboard the turntable to step into Christmas. But yeah, step into.
It's also a lot about like next year, like take care of all you do next year. It's kind of like a New Year's song.
Yeah, I mean, it's there's nothing wrong.
Like the year's ending. Yeah. But it's also like a musician song where it's like, gonna sing a song for you. He's like something about like, I want to sing a song, or I like to sing about the things What does he say? Like, just think about the things your eyes and mind can see. Yeah.
Something like that.
Hop aboard the turntable, right?
Hop aboard the turntable.
Step into Christmas. Yeah. Yeah. It's a weird one. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because, like, I don't even really think of the lyrics, you know?
No, I don't either. I didn't really even know what half of them were until today where I read them. But I always just think of, like, step into dog poop. Like, wow, man, I just totally stepped into Christmas.
Now I'm going to be singing that when I'm outside with Orville.
Step into Christmas.
Dog poop. he used to... Orbit used to have his spots, and it was so nice because then you just had like 2 spots that you'd have to go clean up.
Don't step there.
Now he's like, man, he just goes wherever he wants, and like I gotta try to direct him, or I gotta pick it up right away. Luckily, I've never stepped in it, but man.
And look, if people weren't around in the 70s, they may not know this, but dog poop used to be white in the 70s. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh yeah. I don't know if they changed the dog food over the years or what, but dog poop is not white anymore, but it used to be in the 70s and early 80s. And that's just a fact. And Sarah Silverman even has a song about it because I thought
really?
I was the only one who noticed it. And it goes, yeah, whatever happened to that white dog poop from the 70s? It's like, yeah, she was the first person that like mentioned it. And this thing that I had always kind of noticed, like, you know, didn't dog poop used to turn? Because I remember as a kid going, what's up with this white dog poop?
What if it's like, where's she from? Is she from, what if it's like Mississippi was so hot that it was always white? I don't know.
No, it's not here. It's not anymore, though, is what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but
it's hot.
you're not. Yeah,
I'm in Alabama. It's as
Yeah,
hot.
it's
It's
still hot,
hotter
yeah.
here than it was in Mississippi when I was growing up. So,
I don't know.
white
Yeah,
poop.
well, yeah. I mean, look,
Step
maybe it's
into the white
food.
dog poop from the 70s.
Step into. That's the B side. Forget the
Practically.
turkey. Yeah.
That's right.
Speaking of turkeys, we are soon going to have to be coming up with Thanksgiving playlists for the 70s. So
Yeah.
I need to
Ooh.
buckle down next week and start
Oh
coming up
man,
with
it's
more.
hard enough to come up with Thanksgiving songs, but Thanksgiving songs from the 70s.
From the 70s, right?
It's like we've already like exhausted most of the real
we've
Thanksgiving
used
songs.
some from the 70s. Yeah, we
Sure.
can repeat 70s.
Like,
The,
I don't even
Charlie
know if you
Brown
can do
special.
your food one anymore.
No, yeah, the Charlie Brown specials from the 70s. So Little Birdie should be fair.
Little
game.
birdie,
if we recycle
who gets dibs on Little Birdie?
on Little Birdie, we flipping coins for Little Birdie.
Do an alternate take of Little Birdie if we use that one already.
All right, let's keep stepping in the year of 1973, and we're gonna go to Wizzard with 2 Z's, Wizzard, and I wish it could be Christmas every day.
When the snowman brings the snow, well, he just might like to know. Put a great big smile on somebody's face. If you jump into your bed,
You're a wizard, Harry. Yeah, Christmas every day, or as they say, every day.
Every day.
They write it as incorrectly. as
That
one
ministry
word.
song that we just covered, "Every Day is Halloween."
They
I
write it as one
swear,
word.
I swear they did "every day" as one word back then, and they must have corrected it all. Like, because now when I look, like even like on YouTube and Spotify, like I think they've corrected it.
They corrected it to 2 words.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I swear, like when I was a kid, I thought that it was one because I remember it kind of bothering me. But it could also be that Casey wrote it wrong on a mixtape, and like in my head, that's what you know. Like it could be that, and
Yeah.
maybe he didn't write. Maybe he just wrote it close. I don't know. Like I don't know. You know, like
It'd be
I'll have
weird to
look.
correct it because I know there's like every day is like Sunday, and they write that as one word even to this day.
Yeah, the Morrissey song.
Yeah, the Morrissey song.
Yeah,
So they still write that one incorrectly, and almost
Weird,
every.
yeah.
I mean, it's like all right, all those rock and roll songs.
yeah.
especially-
Well, that's almost like a rock and rollism. that
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
looking
rock and roll
at.
thing.
Yeah.
But this is just bad grammar.
Well, and the ministry song, I was set to just do it that way for our
Yeah.
cover. I was willing to
Right.
take the hit from
Sure.
grammar people.
You just be
I
like,
went-
look, I write a little sick next to it.
right. And so luckily, so I was like, let me just check real quick, and I couldn't, like, there's a couple YouTube videos that do it, but like that could just be them messing up. I have no idea. I don't know. And when I went to go do because I actually paid for the streaming rights for that one, and you have to go in the catalog and like tell it who you're paying, right? But in there, it's just like, man, like all kinds of variations of everything, so that so no one slips it by with a bad spelling, right? He needs to get paid, so like it's like all variations, I think, of like his name and the song title, like and so like you can't slip one by, but you also can't tell exactly what the title should be.
You're right.
So anyway, so you're right. So I Wish It Could Be Christmas every day.
And one of the things I wanted to do this season was these British Christmas singles that came out in the 70s. That maybe still not too popular in America, although you hear them more now, maybe, that people are kind of, I guess, digging into Christmas singles more. But up until a few years ago,
streaming and stuff,
but like so this one and the other ones I've got coming up later on this season are from that kind of little collection of like British songs that are huge there and have been since these years, but maybe just now starting to catch on in America.
And it's funny because I was telling Donna, I was like, by you doing that, it's fun because like you kind of took some off of my plate that I would have been, it was like, ooh, like free picks, because like all of those are ones obviously that I would be considering. And so I was like, man, it's kind of fun because like, definitely would have picked one of them, it's like in my top songs, and then this one and another one was like obviously in my wheelhouse. It's
right.
So I'm glad you picked it.
And this is Wizzard is Roy Wood, he was an ELO guy, and he was in The Move, the guys who did Do Ya. And
founding member of ELO.
That's right. So he was in there with Afro Shades, as Tommy calls him. Jeff Lynne calls him Afro Shades. I don't remember when I discovered this song, but it's probably been, I would say, I don't know, maybe around the time Nora was born. So maybe I've known it for about 12 or 13 years. Because I don't think I really knew it until just a few years ago. And it's because of streaming and things like that. Because they don't play on the radio.
No, not here at all. I don't think at all.
Yeah, and so, and a lot of people I know found it like through YouTube and the music video, but to me it was just streaming. But I'll get into the song itself. I'm going to start with kind of the feel that it gives me, and it's probably based on just one particular Christmas where it happened to play at just the right time. It was like it gives the feel to me, the whole feeling of this song of kind of later in Christmas afternoon when all the toys have been opened and maybe you've already had like a some kind of lunch or something, and you're kind of like hopped up on candy and playing with toys and stuff like that, and it's just like everything, your brain is just crazy at this point. Like you're kind of sleepy and tired, but you're also like wired. And so it's just like, I wish it could be Christmas. So like there was one Christmas where it was exactly like that time of day when you're kind of feeling, that's how I get it Christmas anyway. There's a certain time of day where you're just kind of buzzy and tired at the same time.
Yeah.
And so it happened to play right then. And it was just like, just looking around. I'm drinking this weird, the soda pop that I always get for Christmas.
Oh,
The Frosties and all that.
Frosties, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm buzzed on these Frosties, and then, with the girls throwing toys around and everything. And so that's what this song is to me. I mean, if nothing else, it has that just like excited feel. Obviously, the lyrics match that. At least the chorus does. The verses don't make as much sense. But it's odd to know what's exactly going on with the song because it starts with like a cash register sound.
Cash register, yeah.
So I guess is it their private joke about their Christmas single? Is that the joke?
there's the capitalism coming through. And,
that's
it's
one.
cynical.
Is it a commentary on Christmas capitalism? Commercialism. As Charlie
I think
Brown
it's
put
like
it.
this. I think it's like this upbeat song. The Kinks. Spoiler, but yeah, I mean, like upbeat song, but with the right amount of like cynical attitude of like,
Yeah.
kids do wish it could be Christmas every day for those reasons, but adults would be for other reasons,
For
right?
money.
Yeah, if they're going to profit, which is funny in itself, because how ironic is it that we're only talking about Roy Wood because of this song? Like Roy Wood probably
Right.
paying his bills because of this one song. Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, I don't know. I guess founding member of ELO. I guess he's getting.
I mean,
some
yeah,
stuff.
he's got other things rolling
But
in.
I mean, but this is why we're talking about him on this show, or
Right.
anybody these days is talking about him. Really, yeah.
True. Yeah, and so I was like, well, or is it the opposite? Not even a cynical comment, but more like we are gonna cash in, cha-ching.
Yeah.
I don't know how they intended it. I mean, the lyrics don't really point, other than if you read the chorus that way, I guess that would work. But it isn't necessarily doing that. I don't know. Yeah.
So, okay, so, I don't know. I guess you remember Jeff and I talked about this when I talked to
I remember.
Jeff
I can't
Whelan.
remember what you said about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So we did a bonus episode 2 years ago. If you guys want to check it out, so Jeff Whelan, who's in the band SAR, he's in the band The Brother Steve. And it's just a lot of solo stuff. He is a glam guy, and so Jeff is this is up his alley, right? And so if you guys go back and listen to that, I talked to Jeff about 5 Christmas songs that he picked, and this was one of them. And he went through the history of finding like an old glam tape and then rediscovering it on a glam like Christmas collection or whatever. And so I re-listened to it today, but so first of all, we need to reiterate that his take, and this is sincerely, it wasn't like 100% sure, but pretty sure that the snowman brings the snow is a cocaine reference.
I remember him saying that now.
Yeah.
I mean, now what is that based on though?
He just thought that like this was like a party song, and that is these dudes are putting this on. He said that like sometimes like in the rock world, like you come across bands who think it's Aerosmith at 78 and they're like, no snow, no show. It's like,
right.
Yeah. It's like, everybody always talking about cocaine, and like whether they're being serious or not, or like a joke. It was like the snowman. He's like the snow. Like think about that line. That doesn't make sense.
Well, it doesn't make sense because the
snowman, like Frosty, like the snowman brings the snow. Right. The snow brings the snowman. You can't have a snowman without
snow
the
brings the snowman, right?
Yeah, and so like he's like not 100% sure, but he's like pretty sure he's saying that like I think that's a cocaine reference. So,
but that's
sorry,
his own.
That's
that's his own.
kids listening.
That's his own reading of it though. Like he didn't hear
but then if
Roy Wood say that, right?
No. But now, if you look at the song from that angle, it's kind of a different song. It's like,
especially since he gets kids to sing that line.
Well, that's another thing. It's like he's like either way. He's like if you're talking about the Top of the Pops video, I guess that's what you're talking about. He's just like it just seems like a bizarre place for kids to be anyway. The whole.
Well,
scene,
I mean, the kids sing the song. They sing that part at the end where he says, okay, you lie, you take it. Then they start going, "When the snowman brings the snow."
But so it kind of like it almost seems like, other than the fact that they're singing it and they sound like innocent children, it kind of doesn't seem like a scene that should involve children, like the whole glam rock and just these dudes performing, and like I don't know, like he kind of like took it that way. It is funny. It's funny to listen to the song now, ever since I've talked to him about it, and and if any of that is kind of what they were, even probably just messing around, but like even if that is it, again, it's like welcome to my Christmas song. Like if somebody said, hey, you guys need a Christmas song, like, okay, here's a Christmas song. The snowman brings the snow. We're gonna sing all about the snow. I wish it could be Christmas every day. Like,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be kind of funny. Other than that, yeah, it's definitely not the Kinks, right? Like the lyrics wise, like it's not. Yeah, I don't know. But again, if it's them playing a joke and having fun, that is kind of funny. So, I encourage you guys to go listen. There's 5 songs, and this is just one of them, and he's got pretty funny thoughts about all of them. And I just listened to this one part, but I had fun with it. I do like the kids. That it's a very interesting angle. I think they sound really good. They're not perfect. They're better than, say, like the Charlie Brown Choir. But
that's how you want it, though, with kids.
Yeah, they're not like the Vienna Boys Choir, Yeah,
right. You don't want
kids.
that.
Yeah, no, there's kids singing.
They're real kids.
Yeah, it sounds good. This song charts every year. It charts in the not like Christmas, in the UK singles. It charts every year.
Right.
It peaked at like what number? I don't know, 4. Yeah. So I mean, it's a hit. It's a hit song. He did have 2 number ones. Yeah. They were quick. It was just a couple years, I think, 73 maybe to 75 maybe, and they had like 6 top 10 singles. So I mean, so it was quick. But this is the one that I know. I don't think I know any other Wizzard songs.
Yeah, I listened to a few today because one thing I was curious about was this one does sound like Wall of Sound to me. Unlike Second Christmas.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, are they just doing that thing where, if you're going to do a Christmas song, you have 2 options. You want to do Bing Crosby or you want to do Phil Spector? Which one?
Yeah.
But I listened to the other Wizzard songs. That's just how they sound.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So they just like Phil Spector and that sound, and so like I listened to the song "See My Baby Job." Sounds almost exactly like this song.
Okay.
And then I listened to another one called Angel Fingers, and it does the Be My Little Baby drum beat.
Oh, nice.
So it should be on that. I told you there was, I found a playlist where somebody did a Be My Little Baby collection.
All the songs that use that drum beat.
Yeah, at least all the ones I could find. And there were a bunch of them, of course. And so I don't know if this was on there or not. But that one's called Angel Fingers. So yeah, they were just, Wizzard just enjoyed Phil Spector sound for themselves. So this is a case of a band doing a Christmas song that sounds like the band. This is not them saying, "Hey, let's do a Phil Spector Christmas." This is them saying, "Let's do a Christmas song that sounds like us," which happens to sound like Phil Spector.
And I think that was part of what was going on. I think for the second ELO album, I think it was probably, if I remember right, when I've read it, I think maybe, I think like the weirdness was coming. I think maybe he just wanted like the straight rock or pop rock, or I think there was a dispute with the producer, and so I think it was something to do with the sound, and that would make sense. Also, in the episode, I was telling Jeff that to me it was like that. It was like Spector or like Beach Boys, but what it sounded like to me really was Brian Wilson in the 70s when he went in the mid 70s when he went through that classic rock period. Right. And that's what he was doing. He was just like getting in the studio, like doing all these, like they did 15 big ones because he just wanted to do a bunch of covers and he was basically trying to redo, which by the mid 70s it was already like classic rock, right? And so
John Lennon did the same thing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And so it sounds like, it's funny because it sounds almost like that. And then also some of the guys from the band, I guess I told Jeff that I had looked it up and they were on like some mid 70s Beach Boys, like It's Okay, I think. If I'm remembering, like if I heard myself right on that episode, which is kind of weird, but also makes a lot of sense that this stuff all kind of sounds alike.
Yeah.
And then the one last thing that I should say from that episode, Jeff's theory was that he had to leave ELO. He had to leave ELO because you can only have one guy in a band with a beard. So.
Unless you're ZZ Top.
Unless you're ZZ Top.
And then you have to have the drummer who doesn't have a beard, whose name is Beard.
Who's Beard.
But
he pointed out that the Beatles, and I don't know if I've ever really put it to the test, but he says that you can't find a picture where Lennon and McCartney both have beards.
Lennon and McCartney specifically, huh?
Specifically, not all 4.
Yeah. Because I can't think
definitely,
of one. I'm thinking of pictures where McCartney is clean shaven, but the other 3 have beards.
Right.
I'm thinking of Paul McCartney has that beard, and then John Lennon shave. It could be true. Could be true.
Yeah, he said he was told that by someone else. You guys should go, and he said like his theory,
prove it wrong.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
this is a scientific experiment here.
Right. I've never looked into it, but again, that was 2 years ago, and I remember just some of these things, and I listened to it today. So.
You're reminding me. I'm remembering all these things as you say them.
Yeah, right. It's fun. It's a fun show.
It's okay. Yeah, I always when I heard it, I was like, well, he's like the kind of like the more entertaining version of me.
I wouldn't say he's like the better version of you, but there's like similarities. He's
not. Well, really, what I wanted to say was he was more entertaining.
No.
Not necessarily that he's similar to me. Just he's better in general. Better musician, better podcaster. Yeah.
Well,
better, friendlier guy.
If you like what we're saying about Wizzard, go check out his team. But we also, I know we talked about like Ringo Starr. We talked about some weird stuff. I remember, there was some, it was a fun. But yeah, Wizzard, it's a good one. I do have to check out. I mean, I know I've heard some other stuff, but I can't think of any. So I should go check out some other stuff.
They're fine. You know, if you like, if you like a kind of yellowish Phil Spector. If that's not redundant to say.
No.
Yeah, but
that's good to me.
We like talking about criminals between Phil Spector and talking about Michael Jackson. We're just all into. I think we should do Gary Glitter next.
We're separating it all. We got to separate it because what?
I was in it for Tito, man. You know.
But I was telling my wife. I mean, come. It's the. I mean, you guys have to figure out this is we're gonna do John Lennon, and she was like. John Lennon. I was like, well, I guess I was like, I got like, you just gotta separate it, you know what I mean? Like, cause she's like, he's just terrible. Like, you know, the more you read about it, the worse it gets.
You're right.
Like, I don't know. Gotta do it. I'd have to stop listening.
He was terrible. He was great, but he was terrible. You know, I was both. I was a complicated person. I was a human being. You know, and I didn't know what was going.
I said he would tell you he was flawed. He'd tell you. He would.
Well, he was
it.
the first to tell you.
Right.
He's like, I don't know why anyone would want to be around me or marry me for or anything like that. I don't know. My first wife, you know, I was terrible to her. Yoko was terrible to her. It doesn't matter. Anybody, Paul? Oh, well, you know, John was, you know, he was pretty bad, but so was I, you know. Nobody thinks about that when they're younger. I certainly didn't, you know.
That's it. That's a recording of the conversation right there. We have it. We got a bootleg. All right. Are we done with Wizzard?
I'm ready for something weird and fun.
All right. You know, Blizzard has 2 Z's, right?
If it's the Dairy Queen Blizzard. Oh, yeah, it does. The regular Blizzard does.
Yeah,
right.
So why does Blizzard? Yeah. Why are we making fun of Wizzard with 2 Z's when that's probably
it's a Blizzard, Harry.
It's probably the way it should be spelled. Okay. Something fun. I don't know. It might be weird. I think it's fun. You might think I'm weird if I think it's fun. You might think
I think weird. You're fun if you think it's weird.
Okay, there you go. You know that we like to discuss Christmas traditions and mascots and figures from around the world. You guys also know the first couple weeks for me, something of a transition, probably for both of us, right? From Halloween to Christmas. Yeah. So I'm going to get a little kind of spooky here. As one of our heroes might say, I haven't finished eating all my Halloween candy yet. I have a ghoulish green Twix right here.
All right.
And peppermint mocha coffee. Hey, I should dip the Twix in the coffee. All right. I'm going to go spooky. I'm going to talk about St. Lucy. Do you know anything about St. Lucy?
No.
Okay. So St. Lucy, I mean, I'm sure I've heard the name, but I didn't really know the story until recently. So St. Lucy is known mostly in Sweden, but also Denmark and Norway. So, you know, around there. Usually depicted as a young girl dressed in white with a candlelit wreath on her head. So, you know, again, a wreath doesn't sound safe, but it's a wreath on her head, and there's candles in it that are lit candles.
All right, then.
Yeah, keep your hair down. She celebrated on December 13th, so you have about a month, guys, to get ready for St. Lucy, and I'm going to tell you what you're getting ready for. So, she was born in Sicily in the late 3rd century. She liked to help the poor. At this time, you had Christians that were in hiding, and she would go into the Roman catacombs where some Christians were hiding down there, and she would bring food to pass out to the Christians who were in hiding down there. And of course, because it was dark, she would wear candles on her head so she could see where she was going. I don't know why she didn't bring a flashlight, but you know,
it'd be nice.
Yeah, she got caught. got caught, got killed, martyred on December 13th of 304. And so that's why December 13th is her day. So
not the 70s.
Not the 70s. Not even the 370s.
Not even the 370s.
Not the 370s. No, sorry guys.
That would have been awesome if it had been the 370s.
Yeah, the 70s.
The 70s. The 370s.
The 370s. So, people celebrate her on December 13th, often with like a procession, usually led by a girl in a candlelit wreath, right, on her head, which doesn't seem super safe in 2024, but whatever. No. People light candles, sing songs, eat treats, right? And this is like during the daytime. You have St. Lucie Day, right? Now, some believe that at night, Rusty, believe St. Lucie comes to get her revenge. Now, it's almost like an evil sorceress version who's like the opposite of what we know about St. Lucie, right? So she's innocent, nice, helpful, right? But then at night, here comes like the evil version of St. Lucie. Some believe she comes in the dark to punish people who haven't completed their Christmas preparations yet.
Ooh.
And it's December 13th. People, get it together. What you waiting for?
Come on.
12 days? Like, you're not ready yet? Some people believe she comes down the chimney to take away the naughty kids. And so, and so some families on December 13th will play like hide and seek, like hiding games, right? Because like you're hiding from St. Lucie because she's coming to get you. Yeah. Supposedly she flies through the sky and she's like escorted by like these bearded figures, and they're all on these fiery horses that are flying. That's kind of cool. Families will typically on that night light a lot of candles, like to honor her, but also make sure their fireplace is lit because, like, you don't want her to come down your chimney and get all your naughty kids.
Right.
Yeah. And that's the story of St. Lucie, which again teaches us to be good and that we better not pout or cry or whatever bad kids are doing. Right?
Tell me why.
Yeah. Fans of horror movies may know or want to know that St. Lucie is a character in The Nun Part 2, which is one of the newer films in the Conjuring universe.
Oh, right.
I haven't watched it. It came out last year, but I didn't like The Nun Part 1, so I haven't actually watched it yet. But
you didn't like the spin-off of the other bad horror movie?
Yeah. I was really going to be into The Nun, and I watched it. I just didn't like it. So, yes, I didn't do the sequel, but I guess I'll watch it now, probably after Christmas at this point. But according to the Conjuring Wiki on fandom.com, the character is like a reimagined version as like this guiding presence for the film's protagonists, offering wisdom and courage as they confront the evil that lurks in the haunted house or whatever. Not to get heavy into spoilers, but apparently characters along the way discover that they're somehow descendants of St. Lucie, and I don't think I understand how that would work. But hey, it's a movie version, so I don't know. I guess I gotta check it out. I want to see like a real movie of this St. Lucie, the evil St. Lucie. Yeah, I want that. I want that movie. The Christmas Revenge Legend. So,
that's right.
Yeah. Hey, so that's the St. Lucie I'm going to talk about from now on. And December 13th, I'll celebrate with fire on my head, maybe.
And you want to make sure that all your stuff is ready.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need her coming and killing me because I'm not ready yet.
You got to make sure my light bulbs aren't blown out.
Or just light your
my
fire
ongoing problem.
I feel like she can come down your chimney even if fire's lit if she's riding a fiery horse.
That's true. Yeah. The horses wouldn't mind. They could put it out, maybe.
All right, guys.
That's
it. We are 2 weeks into this. Hey, you know what I think is different this year? And I could be wrong because, I don't know, I'm terrible. My memory's terrible. But I think usually what happens is we have 3 November episodes and then the Thanksgiving and then the 4th. This time we're going to have 4 November episodes and then the Thanksgiving special. So it's a little different. So we are doing a Thanksgiving playlist, but I think you still have 2 more shows before that. So yeah, so we'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Next week, guys, we're heading down a little street known as Sesame Street. So sunny days, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Clouds away. Although
were you a Sesame Street kid? I mean, it's probably a conversation for next week, but
I did watch Sesame Street.
I was definitely, I was huge. So
although I preferred Electric Company.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it, and I guess it probably led into it. Maybe maybe they were shown together, but
usually back to back.
I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna see my mom. She's coming to town, so I'm gonna ask her like her thoughts on how big of a Sesame Street person I was. Like it had to be like. I know Mr. Rogers, but also like it had to be like a huge thing because I remember so much of it. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'll get some info from my mom. My granny's coming to town. Maybe I'll talk to her about some Sesame Street or some Christmas 70s stuff. Yeah. So all right, yeah. So we'll be back next week. Sesame Street. Keep the bells jingling. Get ready for December 13th. St. Lucy's coming.
Yeah, right around the corner.
Yep. Anything else?
Good night.
Good night.
And God bless.
Welcome to my Christmas song. I'd like to thank you for the year. So I'm sending you this Christmas card to say it's nice to have you here. I'd like to sing about all the things your eyes and mine can see. So on the board, your turntable. Oh, the snowman brings the snow. Well, he just might like to know. He's put a great big smile on somebody's face. So if Santa brings that sleigh all along the Milky Way, or so the name of the route up in the snow that he made his like to stay. Well, I wish it could be Christmas every day. When the kids start singing and the band begins to play. Oh, I wish it could be Christmas every day. So let the bells ring out for Christmas. Okay, you lot, take it.
Oh, and I wish it could be Christmas every day.
Christmas, baby.
When the kids start singing and the band begins to play. I wish it could be Christmas every day. Let the bells ring out for Christmas.
Why don't you give your love for Christmas?
When the snowman brings the snow, 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 when the snowman brings the
Sitting here on Christmas Eve with a brandy in my hand. Oh, I've had a few too many, and it's getting hard to stand. I keep hearing noises from my fireplace. I must be going crazy. All the brandy's won the race. And I keep hearing, ho, 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 guess who's here? Your fat and jolly friend draws near. Ho, 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 surprise, surprise, the bearded wheel is just arrived. Ho, 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 guess who's here? Your fat and jolly friend draws near. Ho, 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 surprise, surprise, the bearded wheel is just arrived. On my roof there's snorting sounds and bells inside my head. My vision's blurred with color, and all I see is red. There's a pair of large-sized willies that's coming down my flue, and the smell of burning rubber, oh, it's a filling up the room. I keep hearing, ho, ho, ho,
Welcome to our Christmas song. I'd like to thank you for the year. So I'm sending you this Christmas card to say it's nice to have you here. I'd like to sing about all the things your eyes and mine can see. So up above your turntable, oh, step into Christmas with me. Yeah.
Step into Christmas, let's join together. We can watch the snow fall forever and ever. Eat, drink and be merry, come along with me. Step into Christmas, the admission's free. Yeah. Take care in all you do next year, and keep smiling through the day.
If we can help to entertain you, oh, we will find a way. So Merry Christmas, one and all. There's no place I'd rather be. I'm asking you if you'll oblige stepping into Christmas with me.
Oh, step into Christmas, let's join together. We can watch the snow fall forever and ever. Eat, drink and be merry, come along with me. Step into Christmas, the admission's free. Oh, yeah. Welcome to my Christmas song. I'd like to thank you for the year. Christmas tree, so I'm sending you this Christmas card to say it's nice to have you here.
I'd like to sing about all the things your eyes and mine can see. So hop aboard your turntable, oh, step into Christmas with me. Step into Christmas, let's join together. We can watch the snow fall forever and ever. Eat, drink and be merry, come along with me. Step into Christmas, the admission's free. Santa's coming to town. Oh, Santa, tell me. Santa's coming to town. Is Christmas coming? Santa's coming to town. Oh, Santa, baby. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ooh. Sa da 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 da. We step ba 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 ooh. Step into Christmas with Merry Christmas. Step into Christmas, let's join together.